Joining me to discuss this, my international panel, Sky News contributor Kosha Garda, former Labor MP Michael Danby. Well, Michael, I don't know how long we've been talking about UNRWA. Real concerns about their links to terror. We also know the allegations of pensions being paid from aid money to the families of suicide bombers. I mean, this has got to stop.
This was a temporary agency set up 50 years ago and utterly corrupted and utterly infiltrated. All of the well-meaning people of the world from Australia to Germany are wasting their money on this outfit. It ought to be swapped out with UNHCR, whose hierarchy can't be infiltrated and who won't use the money they get from international donors to build a tunnel network bigger than the London Underground, or B, a third of their budget being paid for what they call pay for slay. So if you murder someone, you get a pension for your family. It's ridiculous.
And look, as I say again, I've been to Ramallah. I have seen that monument to the shaheeds there, and they glorify these suicide bombers.
If we want an end to this endless fanaticisation and terrorism, we've got to address the basic problem. And of course what will happen is that money will be restored because the Palestinians are in such dire stress inside Gaza. But medium term, Penny Wong and the ministers in this government swap it out with UNHCR. It's a simple and just solution.
And look how the people are being treated. We know the money doesn't even reach them. I think Kosha more broadly though, this is a UN body. You've got the ICJ, the International Court of Justice, with that mixed bag verdict, I have to say, in part against Israel the other day. Why are we in the West, who believe in the rule of law, in a democratic nation, being dictated by the UN? When you look at the membership of the UN, they're either Islamist countries, they're dictatorships, they're all manner of Marxist, communist types. They're ruling the roost. We're being lectured by them.
Absolutely. It's kind of like
put up with it?
Frankenstein monster sort of comes back and, bites you. It had good origins. It made sense when it was set up, but it's a classic case of just something that's permanently temporary, as Michael said. It, overstays its welcome. There's a lot of bloat, like everything else. There's these absurd paradoxes of the types of people that are on the Human Rights Council or anything else. As a longtime New Yorker, it just completely messed up traffic patterns and has prime real estate in New York and all of it. But it has support. It often becomes like a funnel for maybe people's pet causes that get funneled through, like what we just discussed. And just I think ships get harder to turn around when they get so big that it almost has to get to a point of complete distrust from the public for something drastic to happen, because otherwise there's no incentive to reform it around the margins.